Hey there, future retirees, ready for today's dose of harsh reality wrapped in a little humor? Because we're talking about a retirement mistake so common, it's practically an epidemic: underestimating healthcare costs. And before you roll your eyes and think, oh, I'll just be healthy, let me tell you, healthcare costs have a way of sneaking up on you faster than your kid asking for gas money. So grab a coffee, tea, or your favorite retirement planning beverage, because we're going to dive into why DIY planners often get this wrong, and more importantly, how you can avoid it. And hey, while you're here, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video with that friend who swears their retirement plan is just vibes and prayers. Let's jump in. Let's set the scene. You're retired. You're living your best life, traveling, golfing, maybe finally taking up pottery. But then, bam! A sudden trip to the ER or the need for ongoing medication turns your dream retirement into a budgeting nightmare. Why do so many DIY planners miss this? Well, there are a few reasons. Optimism bias. Everyone thinks they'll be the picture of health in their golden years. Newsflash, even the healthiest among us aren't immune to aging. Over-reliance on Medicare. Yes, Medicare helps, but it doesn't cover everything. Things like dental care, hearing aids, and long-term care, you're paying for those out of pocket. Sticker shock. Denial. Have you seen the cost of assisted living or a single hospital stay? Spoiler alert. It's like trying to buy a car every few years, except you can't sell this one once you're done. Alright, let's crunch some numbers and brace yourself because these numbers might make you sweat. According to recent studies at the time of this publication, the average retired couple in the US will spend about $315,000 on healthcare during retirement. That's just for medical expenses. It doesn't even include long-term care. For those who need assisted living or nursing home care, you're looking at $50,000 to $100,000 per year. Ouch. And if you're thinking, well, I'll just self-insure, let me ask you this. Have you saved an extra $500,000 for just healthcare? If not, it's time to rethink your strategy. Let's break down the most common healthcare cost planning mistakes DIYers make, assuming Medicare covers it all. Medicare is great, but it's not a magic wand. It doesn't cover everything, and you'll still have premiums, co-pays, and deductibles to worry about. Ignoring long-term care costs. Around 70% of people over age 65 will need some form of long-term care. Skipping this in your plan is like planning a road trip and ignoring the cost of gas, not accounting for inflation. Healthcare costs have been increasing at about 5 to 6% per year. If you're not planning for that growth, you're setting yourself up for a financial surprise. Meet retiree #1, Sarah. Sarah planned ahead. She has a health savings account, HSA, long-term care insurance, and a solid understanding of Medicare. When an unexpected surgery pops up, she's covered. Now meet retiree #2, Bob. Bob thought Medicare would handle everything. After a hospital stay and a few months of physical therapy, Bob is dipping into his travel fund and selling his collectible coin collection just to keep up. Don't be Bob. Now that we've scared you into action, let's talk solutions. Here's how to get ahead of the healthcare curve. Max out your HSA. If you're still working and have a high-deductible health plan, an HSA is your best friend. It's triple tax advantaged, and you can use it tax-free for medical expenses in retirement. Consider long-term care insurance. Yes, it's expensive, but it's often cheaper than paying out of pocket for a few years in a nursing home. Understand Medicare. Learn what's covered, what's not, and what kind of supplemental insurance you might need. Don't assume. You know what they say about assumptions. Budget for out-of-pocket costs. Include these in your retirement calculations. If you're using a retirement calculator and it doesn't ask about healthcare, find a better one. Invest with healthcare in mind. If you're still saving, consider growth-oriented investments that can help you outpace rising healthcare costs. All right, let's wrap this up with some actionable steps you can take today. Start researching HSAs and long-term care insurance if you haven't already. Make sure your retirement plan accounts for healthcare inflation. Have an honest conversation with your spouse or family about potential healthcare needs and how you'll handle them. Talk to a financial planner. Seriously, sometimes the best DIY is knowing when to call in a pro. And remember, healthcare isn't a maybe expense in retirement. It's a definite one. Plan for it now so you're not blindsided later. If you found this video helpful, or at least a little terrifying, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's still in denial about healthcare costs. Because retirement isn't just about living your best life, it's about being prepared for the curveballs life throws your way. Thanks for watching, and remember, Planning for healthcare costs today means fewer sleepless nights tomorrow. Catch you in the next video.